Good evening. Can tell I've loaded the right save because I got the prison haircut. And that is the well, I said it enough times last time, but I do think that's the correct ending. If there is one. Is the only one person dies and everybody hates me ending. Which is like it's usually how things go in if Sapkowski were to actually write this DLC, this like if this was in the books, this would be the ending that occurs, I think. But anyway, first order of business, I think.
How did you fare in there, Witcher? Did our prison prove adequately comfortable?
Yeah, it's pretty nice actually. It's like pin-ups and everything, you know? Can I find that? Here it is. Here it is. Prison, you know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad in there. It's actually pretty modest by this game's standards. Anyway.
Do you know my favorite?
Citizens, a plea from Her Illustrious Highness. The Ducal Chancellery is swarmed each day beyond capacity. Droves arrive to demand compensation for the damage wrought throughout the city.
Yeah, everything's changed now. I hope Reginald Aubrey guy is still there, though.
Written requests shall be dealt with in due course and in the order submitted. Scribes will be available for a part of each day to assist in the drafting of requests. However, scribes shall only do so for the clearly dim-witted. Sir Knight, beware of head crumbs. Removing your helmet once daily helps prevent ailments of the skull.
Removing your helmet once daily? Unthinkable.
Sir Geralt of Rivia, 3 cheers for the tourney's victor. Hip hip hooray!
Witcher.
Well, someone's still on my side.
Greetings once more, Master Witcher. Here for a trim? Defoliation?
I wonder if this even is... I think this is one of the haircuts. I think it's this one. Oh, no, that's the anime cut. This one? Yeah. Okay. It would be interesting if prison hair was like a special haircut that's the only way you can get it. But clearly not. All right.
Thanks. So long.
I shall cling to my scissors and comb as long as I've strength left in my fingers.
Life in Bokia. Witcher, you freed us from the beast.
I think.
Congratulations on your victory.
Yeah.
Citizens, a plea from Her Illustrious Highness. The Ducal Chancellery is sworn each day. Get them while they're hot! Droves arrive to demand.
Reginald Aubrey has
Thank
returned.
goodness.
Not to be missed. Buy your tickets now. Available from me alone.
Thank goodness. He's selling miniature versions. Oh no. You gotta make sure you stop at the gift shop afterwards and pick up your own Reginald Aubrey
has
statue.
returned. Not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
Helps
Available
with
from me
fertility, you know.
alone.
Nice tune.
So at least some things don't change. That's good to know.
Sir de Perak Perambed. How? Don't crowd around. Let me live.
You would think like nothing has happened, almost. I've got the mid-sized version of Reginald in my collection.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I
Who could
could,
that be?
but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Unexpected as ever.
I assume it would be Triss if you had done her.
And beautiful as ever.
Quest
Won't
line
you even
instead.
ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky, like some shitty two-crown romance.
All right.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The Name of the Orchid. A widower for half a year.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. but now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
Liking Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe.
She never came here in the
To be
books.
blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies. I think I shall simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Bring you whatever you want. You know, feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard, good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely,
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
oh yeah, the unicorn. Fine, you can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Great.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet, bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start anyway? Our duels in wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
Couldn't if I tried.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
So is this the surprise that Regis is supposed to have left?
Can we talk?
Always. With pleasure.
Yeah.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Nice that your last interaction with her is open-ended, you know. I'm not going anywhere. It's not a conclusion, it's a new state of being.
Sir, we received a shipment of wine from the Bellegarde vineyard, I believe, with kind regards from Madame Mathilde and Monsieur Leon. I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the cellar to the right of the entrance.
Thanks. Take a look when I have a moment.
White Wolf, I think is what it is.
I was told to expect a subsequent delivery 5 days hence.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
I was wondering if I could do that. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay. Wonder what Yennefer will think of that one. Whoops. Let me just, collect everything. Yeah, that's the one from Skellige. Oh. The mutagenerator? Dear Geralt, if you're reading these words, means I'm already far beyond the borders. I'm not going to try him. That would be disrespectful. The borders of Toussaint, and you have found my mutagenerator. Of course, you may dub this instrument however you like, perhaps something more fitting to your taste or better reflecting its function, for I have no doubt your knowledge on the subject of mutagens is far more profound and thorough than mine. I have been working on this device in my spare time, but now it is finished and I am convinced as an inventor can be before his invention has been used as intended, of the usefulness of this apparatus. You are surely wondering what function it is meant to serve. As the name indicates, the mutagenerator generates mutagens. It operates by absorbing electromagical energy waves from bodies. In this case, the bodies of the monsters and evildoers you kill. Electromagical energy. Very well. And when it has absorbed enough, so as to be charged a critical amount, the mutagenerator changes the stored energy into a greater mutagen, which I suspect you will make good use of. That's very interesting. As you surely understand, I am an amateur engineer, which is why you must forgive the lack of an ability for you to direct this operation. Which mutagen emerges as a result is determined at random, meaning chance will decide if it is a green, red, or blue mutagen. Chance, yet I have noted the colors tend to alternate, by and large. I trust you will find my gift useful. Your dearly devoted friend, Emil Regis Rohelic Tertiev Godefroy. P.S. You may be wondering why I decided to toss the mutagenerator into your home instead of simply handing it to you in person. Well, you must know I did it out of modesty, believe it or not. Take care, Geralt, and may my gift serve you well. That's nice of him. That does track, though. I mean, I'm just going to keep these because the hilt design is interesting. No. I want to keep that. We're keeping the prisoner's shirt, of course. Of course. And the prisoner's trousers. Of course. Oh, and these are, okay. Just grab everything Witcher. Oh, this one does have level scaling. Like Erudite. This one as well has level scaling. The one Hattori made. Olgierd's sword. Why are those going in the roach category? That's strange. This stuff, I don't need that crossbow. And this is not this is just the starting armor. It's not the school-oriented. Although if we're gonna do like a fashion show, you might as well bring it along, I guess. Here's the manticore. All right. Let's have a look at some of the other Grandmaster armor. Also, because there's like nothing else to do. Literally nothing. Lovely. Alright, so let me... Nice, nice. Special wine named after me. All right.
A wish and a wreck. And that...
Come on, Roach.
I'd stump wine with that one.
You sure
We would
showed our
stump
lumpheads
till
how
you
to
were
maintain
red.
water.
My point compliant. You at
What a day.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of me. It's no disaster if I can run away.
I won't go. I simply won't do it.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of me.
Women
It's
love
no
tears.
Reginald Daltrey has returned! Not to be missed! Buy your tickets now!
Sir, have you ever met a vampire?
Citizens, a plea from Her Illustrious Highness.
Where were you when
The
the
Ducal
vampires
Chancellery
came to gut
is
us?
swarmed each day beyond capacity. Droves arrive to demand.
What's up?
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Oh, I found all of them, and I'm here to craft.
What do you have on offer?
Don't need that. I think this starts at 10 at level 50 because the level 50 item. So every level you have over level 49 gets you another 10 damage that you can get if you do the thing. So that's cool. And these are... Well, you know, maybe if I put in some runestones, then they would be... rivaling my Ursine Steel Sword. Anyway. But then the set bonus goes to hell, so I don't know what to tell you. I guess I can still have the armor at least.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
So let me do... I mean, we could do the feline and the griffin, because those are the two that I've already crafted, to some extent. Okay. And then it would be Superior is next, I think. Yeah. Dark steel ingot. And then is it straight to Mastercrafted? Yeah, I guess. Meteorite silver ingot. And another dark steel ingot. Are these really the only 2 crossbows that I have? It's so weird to me that this doesn't count towards the set bonus. Like, yes, it's not upgraded to Master Crafted, to Grandmaster or whatever. But it's... But it's, like, you can't upgrade the crossbows to Master Crafted. Or Grandmaster. Okay. And then... Oh, I forgot that this exists, too. We got Henry Cavill's armor. Which I don't think... I don't think I've crafted those up yet. Okay, well, let me just stick with the feline and the griffin for now. And this is where things get expensive. Two of each. But now that I've done this whole DLC, I should have a lot of this stuff. From, like, the giant centipedes and the archaeospores, is that what they're called? Anyway, two of each. Yeah, this acid extract or whatever is from the plant enemies in this DLC, I think. So I need 4 ingots, which means I need 8 of these. We'll probably need more, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay. And then this. Guess we have that already. All right, the boots are done. And then superior. 4 dimeridium plates. Could look at the progression of the fashion the whole way along, but I don't care that much. Where's the mastercrafted? Five dimeridium plates. Very well. All right. And then, yeah, the feline armor, they just had to add a hood to the Grandmaster level to make it Assassin's Creed. And that's really where it went wrong, in my opinion. Okay, so 4 each now. Probably going to run out. And if I do run out, I want to run out. I don't want to run out when I have all the Grandmaster boots. You know what I'm saying? I want to run out. That's why I'm doing them separately. When I have some sets and not others. Anyway, so I need 4 of these, which is 8 of these, which is 16 of these. That's a lot. I think I did more than I needed, but, you know, we are going to need more, so that's fine. In fact, these requirements aren't going away, so let me just do as much as I actually can with what's available. Okay. And then the Slizzard Hide. Very well. The gauntlets, then. Dark steel ingot. Dark steel ingot. Big surprise. Right. Which looking at superior? Shit, where am I? Oh, here we go, here we go. We're on Mastercrafted. Okay, and then Grandmaster. Big surprise. One more of each of those resources. So
Farewell. Good luck on the path.
let me look at... Where can I... Oh, in the meantime. Oh. It's just for acquiring all the abilities. They don't have to be maxed out. Well. It's fine, I suppose. Maybe he will disassemble stuff. I'm not sure.
Greet.
What do you have on?
Dismantle. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Acid extract. Also from Kikamores, apparently. Oh, yeah, let's do all of those, sure. 120. Okay, well, that solves my problem. I think that's readily available, though. What, do I already have them? What happened? Maybe I already crafted them? Oh, because they only require the ingot. Yeah, I think I did. They're not here. Okay. The pants then. Meteorite silver. Okay, master crafted. More meteorite silver, big surprise. Okay.
Farewell. Good luck on the path.
I just realized there are the swords as well, but
Friends Society, citizens.
take care of that later. So the first thing to recognize oh, this can turn into a real mess real quick. I do like this armor. There we go. What does the dye do to it? Oh, that is very... Yeah, it's a bit excessive.
History and elves alike, and stones, hewn or otherwise. A hecatomb at the Doran Alma estate. A friendly reminder from the Beauclair Coopers Guild. Oakwood barrels, the best barrels around. Special discounts on purchases of 10 or more. Citizens, a plea from Her Illustrious Highness. The Ducal Chancellery is swarmed each day beyond capacity. Droves arrive to demand
I do like it, and I do agree with an opinion that I heard somewhere that this is like closer to what he would look like in the books. And especially... Well, it's just got silver studs on the gauntlets in this case. But in the new book, it's like actually made a point of that, like... The silver studs are there. On the jerkin or the jacket or whatever. To... Like, you can have armor and that's great, but against some of these monsters, like, is some chainmail or even plate really gonna do anything? So we have the Assassin's Creed set. I'm gonna craft the swords so we get the complete look.
Greetings. I hope... Would you craft? Of course.
I like how it changes his hairstyle. For no reason. But yeah, in a game with no stealth, Oh, see, now the swords are named differently, so they're sorted correctly instead of not at all. Okay, so meteorite silver. Got all that. Got all that. Oh, but then the grandmaster. Fucking hell, man. Oh boy. If you're gonna have a weird naming convention, at least stick to it. Son of a bitch. Okay, it looks like we need 4 meteorite silver. Whoops. I need to stay in the crafting screen. But then there's the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Steel sword, too. Okay, anyway. But we're in the silver sword section. At least they are separated that way. So, enhanced. Superior. Master crafted. And then the Grandmaster is the different naming convention. Okay, enhanced. Superior. Master crafted. And then we need 4 of this. Which means I need 7 of this. Which... Well. Can I craft that anywhere here? Hmm. Okay. Whoops. How did that happen? That one, the enriched dimeridium, whatever, that is the bottleneck for whatever reason. For like everything. Okay, steel swords. Three dark steel ingot. And 1 flawless ruby. Okay, make that 5. 8. Eight dark steel ingots. Probably could have done all this off stream, but here we are. Oh. Yeah. Oh, right, and then a flawless ruby, for whatever reason. Perhaps we're gonna set it in the pommel. Well, can I just buy one of those? For $1,700. Okay. I've already spent like 60,000 crowns here. Well, it would be under Grandmaster, right? Because the fucking naming convention changes for no reason. Okay, 2. And 2. So... I guess I could disassemble the ingots that I have. That seems counterproductive. Just take these pig iron ingots and turn them back into iron ore. That's how it works, right? Well, there's green gold as well. even have any? No? Oh no, it's the next level up. Well, let me buy that and this. Probably gonna need it. Let's be honest. Okay. But I can also craft it from orichalcum ore, that is. Green gold. Or raw orichalcum, which is why I bought this. Very expensive. I don't think you're supposed to craft everything.
Farewell. Good luck on the path.
All right.
Is swarmed.
These two have the same art. For a second, I thought I crafted two of the same fucking thing.
Beyond capacity.
All right.
Arrived to demand compensation for the damage wrought throughout the city by the vampire horde. All are henceforth asked to submit their pleas in writing. Written requests shall be dealt with in due course and in the order submitted. Scribes will be available.
So there's
for a
that.
part of each day
Got side
to
rings
assist
on
in the
both
drafting of requests.
swords in this
However,
case.
scribes shall only do
More
so
on the steel
for
sword.
the clearly dim-witted. Ladies, gentlemen, Dupont and Sons, all manner of goods and services, cheap, reliable, purchased today.
But of course, it's completely ruined by the hood. Like, who do I think I am?
Reliability. Thank you, Geralt of Rivia.
But other than that, the stud, presumably some of those are silver studs, which again, I don't know if I finished what I was saying earlier, but like the concept that armor against monsters not necessarily useful, because in a lot of the cases they can probably just go right through it and it slows you down. But if you have steel studded or silver studded clothing, it's like this magical protection, you know. But like, yeah, it's not gonna stop anything kinetic, but if they come into close contact with you, it hurts them, which is obviously an advantage. It doesn't add too much weight. But in this case, I think we're looking at some kind of plate, like a brigandine or a coat of plates type deal with fabric or leather over it, which is nice.
Behold, our hero,
At least for
Geralt
the
of
main thing.
Rivia.
And then it's almost like jack chains, is that the term? You have like bars on your forearms and legs, so that if
Not even a draft horse will
like it doesn't protect you from a thrust, but a cut it certainly does. You know, it's interesting concept there. But then mail underneath as well, which is nice to see.
Citizens, beware of history and elves alike, and stones, hewn or otherwise. A hecatomb at the Doran Alma estate.
It's interesting to have a brigandine with, like, tacits, I think is the word, that are the same material.
Taste of the whip. Perhaps you'll stay longer.
Anyway. Oh yeah, what's the sub bonus? Strong attacks increase fast attack damage for 5 seconds by 10% for each piece of the set. So 60%. So you get rewarded for mixing strong and fast attacks, fair enough. And then rear attacks deal 50% more damage because it's the stealth armor in the game that doesn't have stealth as a system. Cool. The Griffin, I think, is mostly sign stuff. Yeah, fucking Yurden traps. Fucking... Next sign cast within 3 seconds will be cast without using stamina.
Citizens, a plea from Her Illustrious Highness. The Ducal Chancellery is swarmed each day beyond capacity.
That is very... Is that like a male hood that I'm not wearing? Or is it just like an Aventail type deal? To protect the neck, which it is very clearly not doing.
Fetch this empty dead, sweep up here, botch it all.
Very guilt. Very... Yeah, it's a different style. This does feel more like the warlock paladin type deal, which I guess makes sense. The cat obviously being like the rogue. The shaping to the armor that you would typically see. It's a little bit off, but you know. Can't win them all. Let's have a look at these pommels. Oh, nice. That's weird. Square pommel with... That's weird. I mean, I'll take it over the cat, but it's not my style. Cat without hood, I would take over this. Actually, though, the interesting thing is, the cat armor, I think, is ruined by adding a hood. This armor, I think, really, really wants a helmet. Because it actually looks like a proper full set of armor. But he's just not wearing the helmet for whatever reason. The legs, as usual in this game, though, are woefully unprotected. So,
Greetings.
Would you craft some?
Let's see if I can afford the other 2 sets. Now the wolf set, each instance of bleeding increases sword damage by 1% for each piece of the set. Each adrenaline point increases the possible number of bleeding effects that can be applied to a single enemy. If I wasn't on that Quen life with the bear school, this is where I would be, I think. And then we've got the armor from the show. I think I'll just craft the basic version of that for now, because I might not be able to afford the... Although, does it? It goes straight to Mastercrafted. And then... Weird. Okay. Enhanced. Superior. It's meteorite silver. No. These are sorted by... Okay. The naming convention for the armor, at least, is consistent. Because the level is first. But it's still... This is one of those things that where the game is showing its age a little bit. Because the UX here could use some work. Mastercrafted? Yes. More meteorite silver, big surprise. And then we got all that already. Notes below. Yeah. Weird that we have meteorite silver. It's often specifically mentioned that the steel Witcher swords need to be meteorite iron, meteorite steel, but and then this is under F. Dimeridium plate and cured. Okay. Enhanced. Wow, the woven armor really gets a glow up, doesn't it? But that's... You could almost say that that's like the default. Because he is supposed to be the School of the Wolf. But, you know, I don't think the appearance of this armor changes very much. The armor from the show. Oh, that does change. Okay, never mind. But like, do I care? Increases the duration of potions. R deals additional damage to enemies affected by Yurden. What the fuck are we doing?
Farewell. Good luck on the path.
It's a reference to the quest that it's from, but like again, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah. Oh, and he has the medallion from the show as well. I'm curious what this looks like though before it gets the full glow up. Let me unequip. Just wearing a jacket, I guess. Just wearing a shirt. All right.
Greet. Would you... Of course.
Superior? Even more. We need 2 more of this. But this is competing with the other shit. Oh, this comes from dark steel and meteorite? Okay. The chain is getting pretty long here. Can I make a steel ingot from something? I can make a lot of those. Okay. It was meteorite silver, right? Which itself is made up of other things that can also be crafted. Right, and then I have to turn the steel into dark steel. Whoops. How much did I need anyway? I don't want to overdo this, because again, we're competing with the other... Mastercrafted? Need 2 more plates. Which is definitely not the end of it, but... So 4 ingots. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, and of course, enriched Dimeridium plate and lizard hide. Right, we need more auric. I guess we're not competing directly. Dude. Dude. Green gold feels like a...
Farewell. Good luck on the...
Like, there's not anything I can do here, is there? Yeah, no. I feel like sometimes those items are needed. Alchemy items are used. The jacket has mail on it now. Very well. And then... Shit. Just starting at the bottom with the crafting components and buying him out of all of the different levels. Good lord. Okay. Some of the recipes need this, so I'm not gonna craft those up just yet. Okay, that's the armor. And then... I guess it doesn't make sense that the crossbows would count towards the set bonus, because there's not like a woven crossbow. But then, like, why does it display the set bonus on the crossbow item description? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Oh well. Leather scraps. Alright, now we gotta go up to E. Even more leather scraps. Down to S. No, I guess it stops calling for leather scraps at a certain point. Very well. Those just look like some comfortable gloves, you know what I'm saying?
Farewell. Good luck on the path.
Oh, what the hell? We've got, like...
Each day beyond. Droves arrive to demand compensation for the damage wrought throughout the city by the vampire horde. All are henceforth asked to submit their pleas in writing. Written requests shall be dealt with in due course and in the order submitted.
That is weird.
Scribes will be available
Like we have a
for
plate
part of each
version
day
of an
to assist
Aventail.
in the drafting of
And that's the
requests.
only plate
However,
involved.
scribes shall only
That
do
is
so for the clearly
very strange.
Would you craft?
Of course.
Alright. Then... we're on the gauntlets. Mastercrafted. No, not the forgotten ones. Oh, we have to go down to superior, right. How could I forget? Yep, more of the same. Okay, 5 leather scraps. I need to write this shit down.